One of the tactics that narcopaths use is to blindside you, and the reason they do this is to inflict the maximum amount of pain. So remember, everything a narcissist does is intentional, and don't question for a second if it's intentional or not, because they're extremely cunning and they're extremely calculated. So don't go back and second guess yourself and let a psychopath slide through as if they didn't do anything wrong. Why would you second guess yourself, who are a logical thinking person, but not second guess the narcissist who is a psychopath? So we need to reverse, who we're doubting. You need to doubt the narcissist and never ever doubt yourself. So the thing about blindsiding is, I'll give you an example. If you get some news in regards to your health and it's completely unexpected, out of the blue, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you don't feel sick, or you feel like you are in the best shape of your life, you've been training, you've been exercising, you don't have any symptoms. That would blindside you, and that would make the news a whole lot harder to process, because it doesn't make sense. You would have trouble processing it. You would be like, well, this came out of nowhere, I don't understand. And so the narcissist kind of works in a similar fashion, to where they'll do something completely out of nowhere, so you won't understand it, it'll confuse you, it'll make you doubt yourself, it will inflict the maximum amount of pain. For instance, in boxing, they always say that the punch that hurts the most is the one that you don't see coming. So when your opponent lands a punch, but you weren't prepared for it, or you didn't see it at all, that's the punch that hurts you the most and maybe can knock you out or do the most damage, So when we don't see something coming, we cannot brace for impact at all. So it puts you in a horrible position to defend yourself or whatever. And that's how they can sting you. So, a narcissist is like a snake waiting for the exact time to strike, to have the maximum impact, to hurt you the most. So, it's like if you have a really good friend and they all of a sudden just stab you in the back, and they just turn on you, and you're not expecting it. You're like, why would this person do that? I never did anything to this person in my life. And they just completely switched, and now they're gaslighting you, and you're just like, this is crazy. Like, that's gonna hurt you a lot more because it was completely unexpected. You're like, I thought this person was my friend. Well, how could they do that? And so it hits you like a ton of bricks, like, this person is not my friend, this person was never my friend. And so that alone can kill you. I mean, that pain is a lot to bear. If it's just a random person that you don't care about, you're not going to care, because you're going to be like, we didn't have any kind of rapport or friendship. We weren't really good friends. This person was just like more of an acquaintance. Then you're not really going to care as much. But if it's someone who you thought was your friend and then they stab you in the back, that sting is going to be 50 times worse. So this is the way narcissists operate. They look for the perfect time to kind of sting you, because then it's like they get twice the benefits, because they love hurting people. So if they can not only sting you, but do it when you're already down and out, kind of like kicking you when you're down, or throwing salt in the wound. If they can do it, they were going to do this anyway, but if they can then do it at the perfect opportune time when you've got all this other stuff going on, then they feel they get twice the benefits or twice the supply, because you're going to be so upset, you're probably going to go off on them more than you normally would, and they're going to get all that pain and that supply that they're craving to feed themselves. So they love to blindside people. They love to just turn on people and see them squirm, and see the confusion, and see the look of disgust on their faces. That's their food. Pain is like their nutrients. Your pain is their nutrients, so don't give it to them.